Hey, Hykiri Nation. Welcome back to episode 23 of Wrestling with Hykiri. Not really much to talk about this week. Not a lot has happened. A return. Not much to talk about. Let's start up with this weird car wreck thing what WWE's doing, where the car was wrecked and people almost got hurt, and we don't know who was behind it. I don't know the whole point of the angle. It's kind of weird, but I don't think it's going to be pointless. Unlike the match between, or the future match between, Edge and Dominant Mysterio. Nobody wants to see that, but unfortunately we must. But back to the car wreck. I mean, it's pretty safe to say that the person behind it is going to be revealed to be Dexter Loomis, since Triple H hired him back. And that's a good thing, because I was unexpectedly a big fan of Dexter Loomis. So I'm glad he's being brought back. I don't really understand what they're doing with this correct angle. For sure, I think he needs to be paired back up with Indy Hartwell. I think it was a good thing when they were together. Maybe not others, I don't know. I think it was a good thing, and I don't know, I just want to see Dexter back. I like the character he does. Samuel Shaw is a very good wrestler before WWE, and WWE after WWE, and now back to WWE again. So Dexter Loomis, I think, has a bright future. I look forward to his official return. They were also on Raw. We got to witness a great match. One that you should definitely check out between Ciampa and Bobby Lashley. As many people have said, the creative did a tremendous job with this match, giving us so many times to think that Ciampa was actually going to win this match. So it was a good match. It told a whole lot of story. It gave Ciampa a dominant place on the roster now. Aside from being paired with The Miz, I think he'll slowly start breaking away from being Miz's lackey and his own thing, possibly with the return of Gargano. But that spear actually hit when Ciampa was crazy sick. And much kudos to actually hit that spear and Ciampa settled at that point. A tremendous match. I look forward to seeing more things for Ciampa in the future. I don't know what we should be expecting, but I know it will be good things. Over in AEW, I was excited to see John Moxley defend the interim championship against Lionheart, Chris Jericho, and as expected, I was tremendously down. That was just sad because Jericho has such a go-to when it comes to big star matches, and so does Mox. But this match was horrible. The best thing in this match was the ending where we saw CM Punk return, which is always going to set up the unification of the actual AEW title and John Moxley's interim championship. Don't worry, AEW fans. I highly doubt you will see a CM Punk become a winning streak like Roman Reigns has right now. AEW is not that creative, and Punk's too old to go 2 years without losing a match. I don't see CM Punk having a title reign to match Roman Reigns. And I don't see CM Punk actually have enough fan base anymore to pull off such a run. I think him coming back from his word, have never wrestled again, and coming to AEW in a lackluster company really hurt his fan base. So I don't see. I see winning the rematch, a match with Mox, and maybe a few more wins, but we shall see. On SmackDown, we had another tremendous match, thanks to Triple H being in charge of creative with Gunter versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the Intercontinental title. So many things to stay here. The Intercontinental Championship was actually presented in a main event faction, which is bringing much respect back to the championship. Obviously, Gunter won, and they may be setting up a rematch between the two of them. But I foresee Gunter having a tremendous reign as champion and bring a lot of namesake back to the championship. I really see, I really see them pushing the belts in a more respectable manner. Now that Triple H is in charge. So again, this is something to look forward to because I was a huge fan of the Intercontinental Championship back in the days when Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon were fighting for that championship. So putting respect back on it is a good thing. Now let's talk about returning wrestlers. Will Bray Wyatt return? And I think it's good right now. A lot of different outlets are reporting that he has been having talks for returning to WWE under Triple H's creative reign here, and I think so, yeah. It could be a possibility. As from what I understand, he hasn't signed anything yet, and he hasn't made any notions on social media about signing or anything. So I think if he does return, it'll be largely kept under wrap, a huge secret from everybody in the company. So no leaks are made to the fans. They may even say set your return for Survivor Series. So keep an eye out. But it has been a continuous return for WWE wrestlers with Triple H at control, with Bailey coming back, Io Sky, Dakota Kai, both returning to WWE and on the main roster. So I think, more wrestlers will return. This week, we saw the return of Skid Row, or Hit Row, whatever it's called. I'm not really a big fan of them, but I'm not really a big fan of them. But maybe they'll do something this time around, I guess. Somebody's big on them, but it ain't gonna be me. But I look forward to see what they can do. And I look forward to seeing if Bray Wyatt is actually gonna return. And it's not Edge this time. So that's all we got for this week, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like, a comment. And if you really enjoyed the channel, hit a subscribe. Thank you and see you next week.